At the end of each unit, you'll come across a lesson with unit end projects. This is a chance for you to experiment with a variety of ways to communicate through speaking, writing, and representing. As you do the projects, you're to keep the big questions from the unit in mind and base your projects on those questions and on the theme that we've been doing, and in this case, adventure. So you are to pick, you will be doing 3 different projects, one on speaking, one on writing, and one on representing. If you would choose to do more, that's fine too, but you need to choose at least one from each area. So this time you've got a choice on to create a radio program, a dramatic presentation of the poem, or a future news story about you, and directions are given. Now at the end of this, you'll notice that it says to use the holistic oral presentation rubric. And these are at the end of the lesson. And the reason we have to use a holistic one in this case is because we don't know what project you're using. So it has to be a little bit more general so that it covers all aspects of that oral presentation speaking. Then you've got your writing project choices. You could write an adventure story, a diary entry, an original script about an adventure you've read. So there's our script writing from the monkey's paw. You could write a letter or an advertisement in order to find an adventure. So an advertisement, for example, is something we haven't dealt with in this unit. You'd have to do a little bit of research on how to do that on your own. You could probably find some information on your resource lines text as well as on the internet. And once again, you'll use the holistic rubric for the writing. And your representing choices. You could create a board game, an illustration, a storyboard, and in this case I've indicated some locations where you can get some help on what is a storyboard and how to make one. Then pay tribute to your local adventurers in some way. This really brings it home and makes it personal. Or create a brochure, and here we refer to the rafts that you referred to in very early on in the unit. And again, we use our holistic rubric. They are presented here. There's the written one, the representing, and the oral. So choose your projects, have fun with them, and again, these will take you some time, depending of course what projects you choose and how in depth you go. The whole unit will vary according to your interests.